Hey, welcome back to my channel. So it's Melissa here with another video. You already read from the title. I want to know, are y'all watching the UPshaws? I hope you are. It is so good. So you read from the title. Let's get right into it. So I just had to come on and just ask you guys, are you watching the UPshaws? I don't hear a lot of conversation about it. I found it maybe 4 weeks ago, and it is a Netflix special series, however you want to say it. And I'll get into what it's about, but I just want to know, are y'all watching? Leave a comment down below if you are watching or have watched the UPshaws. So here's the thing. It's not spectacular. It's a typical sitcom, but it's a Netflix sponsored sitcom. So it's on Netflix, and let's get into it. So think sitcom through a laugh track, but not a corny laugh track. Like there are actually jokes that people actually are laughing to, and it's not like overly laughing when it shouldn't be. So like there is a laugh track. I think it was filmed through COVID, so I don't think there's actually live people in the audience, but it's given me, as far as the set is concerned, slightly Disney Channel, but not so cheesy, like a little bit more adult. So what's more adult than like a Disney Channel sitcom? You know, a little bit of Bill Cosby, but not, you know, of course, in high definition or whatever. So it's giving me sitcom, but it's set in today's world. Like the set isn't cheesy. The scenes are changing. Like it's not just in one room. So I don't want you to think cheesy as in Disney Channel, but as far as the, you know, the slapstick humor and all of that, no, none of that. It's sheer comedy, but I don't want to say it's giving me like Bernie Mac or something like that. It's not deep like that, but it's not so shallow as like a Disney Channel sitcom. So it's right there in the middle between Bill Cosby, Cosby Show, different things like that. So what makes it so good? So for me, I don't remember. Like I said, I found the UPshaws about 3 weeks ago, 3, 4 weeks, no, maybe a little bit longer. And it's on Netflix. It caught my eye, and I was like, you know what? I want to watch it. The first episode, I was hooked. Like I watched it while I was on the treadmill, and it got me through my whole 30-minute workout. And so, or however long it is, I watched it the entire time. Then I watched the next episode. So here we are. We have a family. We have a mom played by Kim Fields. We have a dad played by, all right, Mike Epps. So we have Kim Fields as the mom. We have Mike Epps as the dad. And Wanda Sykes is Kim Fields, Benny's sister-in-law, Regina, who's Kim Field, her sister. So, and I got something interesting to say about that. So we have Mike Epps, which I think he's hilarious. He's kind of like that dry humor. So that's what I'm saying. Like you're not going to get this huge, great big humor from him in the sense of Disney and he's clowning and he, you know, that type of thing. No, he's got the one-liners, the two-liners. He's going to dig, you know, very dry, just Mike Epps humor with that same voice, raspy voice and everything. Now I'm going to tell you, Wanda Sykes is playing Regina's sister in this episode. I typically do not get into Wanda Sykes's movies and series. Not that I don't like her. That's not what I'm saying. She's just not somebody that I'm like, ooh, Wanda Sykes, let me go follow her or whatever. But I have to tell you, in the UPshaws, I like the character that she is playing. She is playing Regina's sister. She lives with them and she is disabled, and a little bit of that story gets developed, but she's doing the typical bantering with Mike Epps, with Benny, which is hilarious. So again, it's not the cheesy humor of Disney. Like you're getting back and forth, but it's not clean like Cosby Show. Okay. So that's what's so hilarious. Like Wanda Sykes is giving me maturity. She's giving me her humor, but she's also giving me a character where you're like, that's not Wanda Sykes. Like it's not, that's what it is. I think her previous some of her previous catalog, you look at her and you still see Wanda Sykes. Like in this role that she's playing, she's the aunt of, and there's kids there, and we'll talk about the children, but I don't see Wanda Sykes. I see the aunt. And I love the fact that her and Benny go back and forth, and they shade each other and everything else. And it's hilarious. It's not clean humor in the sense, it's not crude, but it's not like not made for little kids. I would say, but you guys police your families however you please. So here we have this nucleus family, and so she's there, and then they have the children. Not only do they have the children that live in the home, Mike Epps has a baby that he had on break. So now, but he's not a baby. It's a teenager who happens to be the same age or around the same age of his daughter. So we have that baby. And of course, Wanda Sykes' character loves to throw digs at Benny and all of this. This is a working class family. So it's giving me, like I said, working class humor, working class situations, and just everyday situations that we can somewhat identify with. Someone that's going through it, or someone that has gone through it. Regina so let me back up. Regina is an executive. She's a professional, so she carries herself as such. Now, Kim Fields herself is acting her butt off to me. Not necessarily acting her butt off. She's out of her shell. So if you've seen Kim Fields in any other movie, if you've seen her on the Housewives franchise, I feel like she was in a box and she was not going to let go. She was this Christian girl who's not going to be cursing and acting da-da-da-da. Well, here's the thing. There's a lot of cussing in it in this series, but it's not, like I said, it's not raunchy. So just give it a try. Give it a try. Don't let the cussing deter you. But it's so out of character for Kim Fields if you followed Kim Fields. But it's situational. It's appropriate for what's happening. Like I said, she's an executive. She goes to work. And right now, in the beginning of the series, I'll just say this. I'm trying not to give spoilers, but she's wanting to get promoted. So that's all you need to know about that. Now, Mike Epps, Benny, he's a blue collar guy. He's a dad. Like I said, he got a kid when they were on break. And not only does he have the kid that he had on break, he also has a son that he had very, very young. So he has a very adult son who he's trying to have a relationship with. He has the side chick who doesn't want him. She's not problematic at all. She respects her place, that type of thing, but she has a child. So they're working it. So the series is working that part. And then they're working with his own children having their own issues. I won't tell you what their issues are. I won't tell you what it's about. I'm not going to spoil it, but I'm telling you, I had to come on because I've been meaning to call you guys and just be like, you know what? Are y'all sleeping on the UPshaws? I hope not. Don't scroll past that anymore. Go check it out. It is so good. I get a laugh. Now, am I like rolling on the floor laughing out loud and I'm like laughing about that one joke all day? Absolutely not. But it's a cute, I won't even say cute. It's a good show. It's a good show. The storylines are interesting because you want to know what's going to happen with this. Like I said, the comedy aspects of the show is very, very good. Wanda Sykes brings it. Kim Fields brings it. I don't see Kim Fields in a humorous role very often, but she's bringing it with this episode, with this series. I really do think so. And I don't know. Maybe perhaps Mike Epps and the different people around her are just really pulling it out of her, because to me, from what I've seen from classical Kim Fields, even as an adult, I'm not even talking about Tootie, I'm talking about older as an adult, she is really, really acting out of character in the sense of she's pushing the boundaries. She, like I said, if you saw her on the Housewives franchise, she was very, very adamant about having this picture, this persona, this picture, and it could be her. It could absolutely be her. So I of course, I don't know her. Of this, modest, I don't curse. I'm all about this, prayer, kumbaya, or whatever. Now, is she acting all wild and uncouth in the show? Absolutely. That's not what I'm saying. But, you just got to watch it. Kim is really acting in this series. So I'm on, like I said, on Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 73% average audience show. I'd give it about 73 to 80%. Like I said, will it get a Tony or Oscar or whatever? Absolutely not. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But you know, the Upshaws, Mike Epps, I enjoy Mike Epps. He has such a dry humor, such a good on point delivery. And him and Wanda Sykes, they go back and forth. Him and Kim's chemistry as husband and wife, typical, very believing. I love it. And I like when everyone in the family, you believe that they're all related. Now, I believe that the children in the series, not the oldest son. The oldest son is connected to Mike Epps, and you got to see what that connection looks like and how strong that connection is. The children, we're getting bits and pieces of the children and what they're getting into and stuff like that. But they have 2 young daughters. The first son, you know, and so this is a Regina Hicks and a Wanda Sykes created show. And it is really, really good. Again, I am so pleased with Wanda in this series, only because when I see it, she's not acting like Wanda. I think Wanda can be Wanda, you know. What was the show? What was the movie where she was a therapist or something like that? I can't remember what she played in last, that I last saw her in. Of course, I can't say that Wanda's a bad actress, because she's not, you know, she's an OG in the game. But I'm telling you, make sure you guys check out the Upshaws. Of course, this is not a paid advertisement. I get nothing from it. This is just about a part of what I do, which is talk about what I watch and what I have been hooked on. And so, not necessarily hooked on. I'm not going to say hooked on. I'm not even going to say I watch it every day, but I just wanted to know, are y'all watching the Upshaws? Leave a comment down below. As always, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.